There's working to improve, and then there's working to showcase your prowess. Both are eventually needed for the top-tier athlete, but the showcase must come much after. Work hard to build your fortune before cashing out your chips. The showcase period is when you stop improving. There's a time for this, but that time is not 8th grade or earlier. Welcome back. Hey, what's up? What up? What's up, y'all? Hey, we are back in Colorado, so we are back to our studio. If you've been watching our shows, it's been kind of random. All right, yeah, we did one from a car, and we were gonna do it from a basketball court, but Rohit made me mad, so I was like, yeah, nah, screw you. He's crazy. But then we also did the other one from our Airbnb. All right, so we got the players involved in it. We tried to keep the trivia little quest alive. All right, and speaking of that, we got to meet all the former players of 50 All-Stars that reside in the Bay Area, and among them was Finn Kaufman. All right, so he gave me all the coins that he has, or like at least a lot of them, and because he wins every single month. He wins this trivia every single month, man, except for 1 month, okay? And he got a whole bunch of gear in exchange for it. I took it with me out there, and I exchanged it with him. So hopefully, this slows him down in his trivia quest, because he kicks your guys' butt every single time with the trivia, guys. I mean, it's getting kind of annoying. So maybe this will slow him down. Maybe not. All right, we'll see if he's a winner. But we are not slowing down, because this week we are going right back at it. Our last game was yesterday, and we are right back at it for Monday. So all the local kids that had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, hopefully you guys did something on your own. And we'll find out in a second when I open up the homework page. But we are right back at it, and then we leave again this upcoming Friday. These are the only 2 travel things that we have this spring, and then we have 3 in July. The reason that we travel 5 different times is because they kind of just stopped doing it, but the scouts are only allowed to see you in person 5 times. So you kind of want to maximize those. All right. The strange thing about that is that many programs, like the majority of the high level programs, like not looking at like the low level programs, I don't even count them. All right. I'm not talking about YMCA or like, I-9. Okay. Like not the horrible programs, not just the people that just like don't care about making college. Only counting the people that like, were on my level growing up. All right. 95% of those programs will travel more than 5 times. And I think that's too much. All right. Now you're probably just coming from a lower brand, so you're probably thinking, man, traveling once is awesome. No. All right. They travel like 12 times a year, and I think that's way overboard. So I lowered that down to 5. And anytime that I talk to like another like high level player, like a former college guy, they say that I'm a little crazy. They're like, oh, that's kind of taking a chance. Only 5 times. I'm like, why? Why else would we need to travel? And they're like, well, to play the best players. And I'm like, well, you only need to travel to play the best players if you can't find anyone in your state to beat you. And if you're a 16-year-old team and you can't find anyone in the whole state to beat you, that means that you're better than all the 18-year-old teams. Well, then you're pretty good. You probably just have all the best players on your team. So one, I don't agree with that. I don't think any one team should have all the best players on their team, because then there's no competition around them. But outside of that, that's probably not the case. All right? Until you're like 17 and up, I mean, you can find people in your town that will like give you a butt whooping. Okay? I mean, beyond that though, it just takes so much time to travel. All right? And when you travel, we miss Friday's workout. All right? And I mean, I'm sure that the players had a lot more fun than they would have had at the workout, but we also missed Saturday's open gym. Games are very constraining because I'm like, no, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do this. Open gyms are a time for you to do everything. So the fact that we can't get the little kids to show up to open gyms is a bad thing, because they desperately need to like just have some fun and like go out there, which is why like a few of them like joined up some other team. I'm like, why? And it's just like, oh, well, like we don't know. We don't know if people are going to show up. Well, you can show up, all right? So that's why Kiernan is getting steps ahead of everyone, because he's showing up, all right? And then Sunday, we must Sunday shooting, all right? They try to find a park out there, and it's hard on the road. So I don't want to travel so much when we don't have to, because I think you guys improving your skills a lot more important than than practicing. This is what they say. We're practicing traveling so that we can perfect it. All right. And I'm like, what do you need to practice on? Yeah, you need to like travel like at least like a few times so that the kids can like get those like early jitters out the way, or like to get the early being an idiot out the way. All right. But other than that, it's cool. And speaking of being an idiot, we had Austin Masseth. He was the craziest one, I suppose. Nothing truly insane happened on the trip, but Austin did try to go skinny dipping at one point in time with just his shirt off, in like a pool, in like a pond or something. I don't know. It was of course it was stupid. That's what kids do. But I've seen stupider. So I mean, I would count it a successful trip in that regard. So let's get all that early stuff out the way. And the goal is on these trips to eventually be so used to taking trips that it's a business trip after a while. You're not even there to have fun. You're there to like kick butt and get a college scholarship. And I have seen a few teams like that only. Everyone is there just to like go crazy, not sleep, and things like that. But this group did a decent job at it. I was the overseer, so that kind of helps. But they wanted to go off the rails, but they stayed fairly calm. So congratulations for that. Anyways, what's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? Hi, Sean O'Brien. What's up, man? Connor Rush. What's up? It is confirmed. Finn Kaufman can't guard me. Dylan Deviney and Finn, though, double team is lethal. Ian Samuel was in on that double team as well. Triple team. Ren Marchetti got you. They had a pretty good squad. Especially when they put like their 5 best in. All right. But I mean, like, honestly, like, who did better against whom? Again, I like to be honest about it. All right. The Oakland bunch had 2 squads. They had 5 like older players, and they had 5 younger players. All right. when they put in their 5 older, when they started with their 5 younger players, we got up by like 5, maybe 3. Then after like 5 minutes, they put in their 5 older players, and then it's like we couldn't pass half court. All right. So like, but we had younger players out there and experienced players out there, and those guys have been together for like a while. All right. And then so they were like basically just like triple teaming Connor. All right, and he was just trying to throw the ball anywhere and kept throwing it away. All right, it would be nice if on some of those turnovers, Connor, if you threw it away and then ran after them and tried to block them. You threw it away and we're like, like hopeless. All right, so we do have to get better at that. All right, but then they would put their lowest players in again. And we wouldn't do the same to them. So the question is, I think that the answer is, their better players kicked our players' butt more than we kicked the butt of their younger players. And by younger players, I mean like Gabby, 5th grade girl, little Dylan, 4th grade boy was out there, Momo, 8th grade girl, and who else did they have out there? Jaden, kid that we don't know all that well, an 8th grader. And they had like one more player out there. But yeah, we should have smashed them. So we have to step it up in that regard. But overall, it was a really, really fun deal. All right. Let's see. What's up, Austin Crazy Man Masseth? Just get the ball out of Connor's hand. That was the strategy. I think that the other players should step it up too. Like Rohit and Chris did. They kept trying to blame me for everything. I'm like, go score. And they're like, you told me to pass the ball to Connor. I'm like, but you're wide open for like a layup. And you got scared. Like that. So try not to like hold, like if you can put the ball in the basket, do it. All right? I mean, and then like try to run our game plan and things like that. But yeah, there's not that much room for excuses. All right. But I think that the Oakland tournament taught us to aspire towards our ideals and our goals. Because a lot of those players on the other teams, including the 50 All-Stars teams, they are like we're where we want to be. All right, especially in terms of like aggression. We lacked seriously in that regard. All right, so let's aspire to be more. We did have fun. It's definitely like one of those time of your lives moments. So great job with that. And they had a championship game for us, which was ridiculous because both teams lost both their games. Okay, and then we played each other. Oh no, both teams lost all 3 games, I think. Then we played each other, and they made it into a championship game with medals, with a commentator, with an introductory. It was crazy. They like filmed our warm up there. They really made it special because it was 2 of the same teams from different states, and that was awesome of this tournament to do. So we totally thank them. All right, it was extremely interesting. But Houston again, this was just a warm up for that. Houston will be a different beast. It will be a beast. All right. Again, the top 75 teams in the country, and again, like normally, what I do is I put our 7th, 8th, and 9th graders into the 17 and under division. If we have like older players, I'll play them, but we normally don't. But I put them into the 17 and under division, and I put them in the top 75 in the country. All right. This time we were in the 9th grade division. But like it was just in like a local tournament, but it wasn't in Colorado, so that's what made it better. All right, so like that was a step up, but this now will be like a lot of steps up. All right, and we're gonna see what we can do. It'll be fun. I'll put all the footage up there by the end of this week, and then I'll film again in Houston. All right, super excited for that. Anyway, let's get started. John doesn't know what he is saying. They all look different than I thought. Momo is an 8th grader. Thought she was much older. She is. Is she a 9th grader? I really don't know everyone's age. She's not in 10th grade. That's a little. That's pushing it. That's pushing it. Ben and Dylan are mad quick though. I'm bad at reacting fast. I can't stay with them. Let's see. This John Sanders fella's crazy. That he is. All right. We have our 6th grade challenge of the day. 6th grade challenge of the day is Continue with day 17 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge. For today, choose one skill shot to attempt for at least 10 minutes. See our site for details. I'm going to keep saying these things because, I'm doing my job. You know what I am? I'm a firefighter. All right? Maybe not a firefighter. I'm an usher. Okay? Not quite a firefighter. But the building's burning down. Okay? And your building, once it burns down, you have no shot at basketball. And all I'm doing is going, come this way. Come this way. All right, a firefighter would just knock you out and drag you out. I'm not going to do all that. But I'm an usher. And I'm like, go this way. Go this way. Go this way to get a college scholarship. Go this way. Go this way. And you're like, let me check this way. Let me try sitting down. That might put the fire out. Let me try, I don't know, going toward the fire. No, that one didn't work. So you say this way, eh? Okay, I'll take a few steps there. Oh, I'm a little tired. Let me go the other way. And it's like, dude, just go this way. And you can tell me, well, that way is hard. Or that way is like not what would make me happy in life. All right. Either way, it's still the way out. It doesn't change the fact that it's not the way out. And you can say your way is the way out. Or you can say that there is no way out for you and that you have no chance at D1. Okay? But if you have no chance at D1, and I'm the usher and I've been in this this burning down theater before and I've made it out myself. You should probably listen to me. And if we don't make it out alive because something just falls in our head, that is what it is. So sometimes you have to trust me. But now if you want to do it your way, I guess I just have to ask you, since you're headed toward a wall, can you please speed up? Whatever your way is, can you please speed it up so you can make it through that wall? Because I'm trying to lead you through the door. All right? So if you're trying to go through a wall, you're going to have to go a lot faster than that. All right? So if you're trying to go your way, please step it up a lot because I'm not seeing it. All right? My way is doing all the stuff, doing all these challenges, doing all the homework, coming to all the workouts, posting all the homework, and then seeing what happens after that. All right, and I have seen a few players do it, sort of, and it's been amazing. Amazing results. I would love for a first grader to come in and do for all 12 years and not make the NBA. That would be unbelievable, but it's not going to happen. That kid would make the NBA. I'm doubling down. I say most definitely true. And if you guys did it, you would definitely go at least one level up in 2 years. If you did all this stuff, absolutely. All right, but all I can say is that I'm right until you prove me wrong. All right, so I'm right. And I would love for you to just be like, no. My lazier way will make me go to the NBA. Your way, you say it's going to make me go D1. Now I'm going to try my lazier way and go to the NBA. And then you end up in not even making a JUCO. All right, that's not smart because I've made it through. I've made it out. So just believe in me. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Just as I believe in you, possibly. All right. John, it was so refreshing seeing you yelling at people again. Isn't it nice? Isn't it so nice to see me yelling at people? Hey, my goal is to not yell at anybody. That's always my goal. But then you guys always don't do what I say. I start off by just saying it normally. Then y'all just do whatever. And then I'm like, can you please change? And then you don't. Then I yell, and then you kind of do it right. And I'm like, oh, no, the yelling's working. All right, you did not miss. Connor, the best thing you do is finish in transition. Connor does not shoot layups. Connor shoots jump shot, fadeaway layups. I do have to say that the refs were on our side for a lot of the calls. Finn got fouled a bunch, and they didn't call it for him. Well, yeah, the refs favor the teams that are lower. That's how it is. All right. Anyways, let's move on. We got workouts tonight. We have our games. Our spring schedule is up on the site to book. Make sure that you guys book all that you can. We're not playing again this weekend, but the weekend after that, we will start full-fledged for everybody. But all the games are up there. Make sure that you book because there are only 12 spots per team. I do not allow more than that. So if you don't sign up, you cannot play. You can get mad all you want, but I'm talking to you right now. You have a chance to sign up, and you just didn't. All right? You're right here, right now, listening to me, and you didn't sign up. So when you can't play in 2 weeks, it's you. It's not me. It's you. All the spots are open right this second. Just sign up right now. When you don't, it's on you, not me. I will repeat that again tonight. And then that's about it. So let's start off. We got our quote of the day. Quote of the day is to nurture your best. All right, nurture your best. That could be a quote for me or a quote for you. I mean, I really do take it like that. As I told many people, it's just like, why do I focus so much like on Connor or like Noah or basically anyone who's like leading in the attendance? Because they're gonna stick around. Like, why would I want to like spend all my time watering a plant that's gonna die in 2 weeks no matter what I do? It's gonna sprout legs and just walk out on me. Nah. I'm going to go for the guys that are going to stick around. And if you give me the inkling that you might leave, boom, I slow down. So I don't want to go down that route. Anyone who wants to work the hardest and stick around, I'm down for it. So if you're like, yeah, I will give you 4 years most definitely, and I believe it, and you're like, I don't know, a midget who's unathletic, and you're chubby, and you have no chance to make anything at all, I'm going to be like, let's go. I'm going to be hyped. And our goal is just to like, maybe by your senior year, make be like the 15th man on the varsity and get 1 second of playing time. If that's our goal, oh my God, I'm excited. We have 4 years to do this. Okay, let's do it. But if you're like, oh, I'm an NBA prospect, I'm gonna work with you for 6 months and then just leave for like this other program and then like play for 2 years and then never reach my potential, but you know, whatever. You coached me for 6 months. I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want to work with someone who wants to reach their true potential, and whatever that potential is, I'm happy with it. But if it seems like you're like super frustrated or like you have a small tolerance for like hard stuff, okay, then I'm just gonna make money off you. Period. It's up to you which boat that you want to be in. Do you want to be on the money side of things, or do you want to be on the training side of things? So I do just nurture my best, and it doesn't have to be skill. I just nurture our best, and I hope that everything sprouts. But for you, nurturing your best, I would say like you should. There's good skill and bad skill, right? There's the good things about you and the bad things about you. All right, the bad things about you, you should you should like work so hard at those things. But the best things about your game, you can't totally like neglect those things as well. So if you're like a good shooter, nurture that, like water it, like take care of it every single day. It's like your go-to, and then everything else you just grind out. Like you suck at ball handling, then you grind that stuff out. All right, that's not quite like nurturing. That's like grinding. It's like hitting, right? All right, that's what I would say that this quote means for you guys. You can take it to mean whatever you want though, but that's the quote of the day. Nurture your best. John, now you've seen me play, so stop saying I argue with the refs. You didn't have much to argue about, but yeah, I'll give you that. Good job for not trying to murder a referee. Thank you, Will Smith, for not slapping anybody. Finn Kaufman. All right. Let's see. What's up, Noah? Finn got fouled a bunch and they didn't call it. So maybe Finn held his tongue. Maybe he did. I even agree that it was a foul. All right. Let's move on. We got our elementary school stuff. This is stuff that we're doing on Wednesday. We have 101 cutthroat, end of play scenario, 180 tangent, double the post on the dribble. The guy catch the ball on the post. We got to come. We were leaving our big guys, completely like just left like on their own, like abandoned. We can't do that. If a big guy's going against ours, we make him pass back out. Basically, as soon as he takes that dribble, we come and snatch it. What is this one? I can never read this one. I'm pretty sure it's an outlet pass. Yes, sprint to the sideline, outlet, and then push the ball up. We were not doing that. All right, Connor and Kieran and whoever else is our point guards, we need to get an outlet pass that's further away and then push the ball up every single play. Like it's always a potential fast break, and then we just run our offense. So I'm not. It's a fine line. Whenever kids like push the ball up, everyone gets hurt and they just shoot the first shot that they see. I don't want that either. Whenever I say to run a play, everyone goes, okay, then let's walk it up. It's a combination. It's sprint up if there's now a fast break, instantly into an offense. Like from half court, throw the ball ahead and then sprint forward, and now that's our offense. All right, so it's like a semi-fast break. Everything's like a semi-fast break, but we're under control, and we're still taking like 20 seconds off the clock. All right, unless like there was a bucket to be seen immediately, and then we take that bucket. All right, missing free throw on purpose, needing to score. 10 plus seconds down by 3 with free throws. And I'm sorry, this is the stuff that we are doing on Tuesday. My bad. All right. Nope. Check again. This is the stuff that we're doing on Thursday. Dang, I keep forgetting that we do it by the grade level. So this is Thursday stuff. Stuff that we did last week. Just to look over it, we got 1-on-1 5 seconds from half. Did a decent job of that. 3-on-3, no dribbles. We learned a few things about ourselves with this. I think that this helps us out for the games a lot. Post positioning on the swing, we completely forgot about this. Did not apply to other games whatsoever. We forgot about it before we did this drill. Then I had to remind you. Then we did the drill. Then during the game we forgot about it again. You can't be close to the person on the post. They will own you. Trust me with that. And they did it to Connor. They did it to Noah. They just punked him. All right. And Austin also struggled down there because he was right by the person. You can't box out someone that you're right next to. You have to get your distance so that you can be in help side, and so you can clog up the driving lanes, and so you can box out. All right. So if you're away from the offensive player, then you can do all three of those things. Unintentional, intentional foul, fouling the fouls to give, up by 5 with 3 minutes left. The stuff that we are doing this Tuesday, definitely Tuesday. All right, swoop layup chase. I love this one. I'm glad that we're doing this because, again, Connor never shoots layups. All right, we got to get to the other basket. Even Noah shoots like fadeaway hook shot layups. We got to get to the basket. I wouldn't mind seeing all the other players too. I mean, the layups that we did shoot were all bricks or they were jump shots. We got to shoot layups. Again, when you're a third grader, you have a good excuse. But the best third graders can do it, so go in there and shoot an actual layup, not a running jump shot. All right? And again, if you're a first grader, I know you have no chance at doing it. But again, going your guys' route of just going, well, let me shoot the jump shot until I'm comfortable. Please, just let me shoot the jump shot. Okay, cool. Go ahead and do it. How long do you want to do it for? Oh, I'll do it in 5th grade. Okay, well, you do it in 6th grade? Yeah. I'll do it in 6th grade too. Okay, how about 7th grade? Well, yeah, but I know I shouldn't. How about 8th grade? Oh, no, I'm going to do it then. How about 9th? I'm still doing it because now it's a habit. And it's like, well, when did you stop? No, I can't stop. So what I say is everyone, including the first graders, just try doing this, and then you'll slowly learn how to do it. So by 4th grade, you're doing it perfectly. And then you're like 5 years better than everyone that we have on our high school team. So that's the goal. All right, so make a layup, swoop layup chase. It also teaches us defense on the opposite side as well. Athletic rebound and putback, catching the ball out here with one hand, smashing it, finishing with our landing with our feet in a diagonal fashion, and then jump, twisting for a shot. Meet the post on the break so that the bigs don't just collapse on us. All out deny great players. We'll talk about that. Miss the free throw on purpose for a late game situation when we have a lead. We'll talk about that. And then 10 plus seconds down by 3. All right, so those are all the things that we are doing. And now we got to get to our trivia question real quick. Trivia question for the day. I pressed the random button. The trivia question today is about Dirk Nowitzki. All right, Dirk Nowitzki has had an interesting career. He's a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest players of all time. People are like, he's one of the greatest, players of all time. All time. Only thing is that they didn't think so in the beginning. The question for today is, what team drafted Dirk Nowitzki? What team drafted Dirk Nowitzki? Over in Taiwan, they like to call him Nowitzki. It's really, really weird. That's the best Chinese that I have. All right. So Dirk Nowitzki, what team drafted Dirk Nowitzki? That's the question. Good luck, you guys, and let me know what you think. All right. Anyway, let's. There goes the answer. The Pistons. Nice guess. That's the answer. The Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks is the answer. Finn Kaufman got it. So he's now ahead by 1 point. And just for the story, it goes, where is it? He was he decided to go. He decided to skip college, and then he was going to be the 7th pick. And but then the Bucks selected him with the 9th pick in the draft, and then traded him to Dallas in a multi-team deal. Future star point guard Steve Nash came to Dallas in the same trade. So basically, Steve Nash and Dirk Nowitzki got traded to Dallas within the same trade because they were like, these guys are trash. So weird, right? All right. So yes, no matter where you guys start from, know that all that matters is where you end up. Sean, why did you copy the wrong answer? Yes, who does that? Who does that? All right. Moving on, we got our story of the day. Let's check that out right here. The 5 S's in sports training are stamina, speed, strength, skill, and spirit. But the greatest of these is spirit. That is so weird to hear one of those videos without music. I made that one last year. That was the first video that I ever made, and I think it was before I decided to add music. So strange, but yes. The 5 S's of sports training are stamina, speed, strength, skill, and spirit. But the greatest of these is spirit. All right, not my quote, but a great quote. All right, stamina. If you're in shape, you can do a lot of things. Speed. If you're quick and you can increase your speed, you can do a lot more things. And if you're strong, a lot less people can take care of you and handle you. If you're skilled, that's a fantastic thing as well. But again, the number one thing is your spirit. Having enthusiasm, going out there, wanting to get better every single day. If your spirit's not there, you lose. And that's my favorite one too. I mean, getting stamina, huge, speed, strength, skill, all important things, but spirit is the number one. Let's check our homework. Our homework, who's been posting Noah's trick shots? He's doing it. He's doing it. Noah did the trick shots. I like it. So spins. The triple cross repeat stuff. Kiernan doing Lana's moves. Okay. I like that. Jab to 3 option. Hey, those circuit ones are fantastic. I mean, Lana's moves in the the Legend series and the jab stuff, those are enormous tools because no matter what they do, you are still gonna beat them. So working on that stuff is fantastic. Haven't seen Connor post in a long time. Gotta keep moving. All right, our pick of the day, and the last thing that we'll talk about, Jason Tatum with the last second shot. I like to say that you guys want to make it to the NBA to become legends. You want to make it to the NBA for the money or for the girls, or for the fame. I think when we watched this game in Oakland together at that lunch spot, and we saw the last second shot made by Tatum, and you guys all started screaming. I think that's why you guys play too, for those moments. And when you guys are all screaming together, you guys feel what it's like to be pushed and made emotional by a game. And I think that deep down we want other people to feel that way for ourselves. And I don't know, that's a really, really cool thing. And so think about that when you're training. One day people will be cheering for you, and you'll hit a shot like that, and they're all going to be ecstatic, and you're gonna make their day just by winning your game, and that would be a cool thing. Anyways, our quote of the day is nurture your best. All right, I'll see you guys at practice or at the workout. All right, I'm super excited to get back to it, so come and work hard. All right, you guys, don't forget to sign up for games as well. All right, and that's about it. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.